Bible, the first woman was disobedient to God and become naked and got thrown out. Just at the beginning of the Bible, the first woman was disobedient to God. First woman, the beginning of the Bible. Beginning of the Bible, the first woman that God created was disobedient to God. And what happened? She became naked and they threw her out. Read the Bible, just the beginning of the Bible. Adam and Eve were the first people in the Bible. And they were the first people that were disobedient to God. And they became naked and they threw them out. After Eve and Adam disobeyed God and became naked, they threw them out. The second lady that replaced Eve was Mary. It wasn't Sarah. It wasn't Elizabeth. We have Elizabeth, we have Sarah. But they say Mary is the lady that replaced Eve. Eve was the mother of all the children. Eve was the mom of the nation. Eve was the first woman that was created. Eve was the mom of all the living. And Adam was the father. But disobedience got them thrown out of the garden. Disobedience got them thrown out of the garden and become naked. When they say you obey God so that you don't become naked, you obey God so that you don't get thrown out. You obey God so that you don't get ripped off your trousers. And Eve was the first lady that disobeyed God and got thrown out. And what? When you disobey God, you are going to be removed and thrown out. And who's going to replace you? The second person going to come to replace you. And that was Mary. Mary is the replacement. Mary is the replacement of Eve. Because Mary followed the instruction. Mary followed the instruction of what was foretold and prophesied by her. They told her exactly the man she's going to marry, and she did exactly what they said. We had Elizabeth, who was barren and old and got pregnant at old age. We had Sarah, but they were not chosen. But they were women of the Bible. Sarah was a woman of the Bible, married to Abraham, had a different story. We have Elizabeth, married to John, barren and got pregnant at age 8. But the real replacement of Eve was Mary. After Eve was naked and got thrown out, the replacement was